Welcome to another episode of American Heathen. If you're on X, this is late. I said it was going to post tonight. It's probably going to post tomorrow. Deal with it. I fucked up. Took more time. Well, brief explanation. Tried to make this just drinking water before going for a walk with the wife. And she said, no, you have to delete that. It's not good enough.
You're
So
yelling
apparently,
you're yelling at all of your viewers.
yeah, so apparently she prefers me drunk. I mean, drinking. Speaking of which, we're drinking Leatherneck whiskey out of Colorado Springs tonight with just some Coca-Cola. But again, welcome to American Heathen. I'm your host, Jason Lane, and today we're going to talk a little bit about training. I was like, with this channel, with these videos, I was going to try and stay more in the sustain yourself video type of realm. But like, I started shooting when I was 5 years old. I got really big into guns. From the time I was 5 years old, both my grandfathers served in World War II. One of them served in World War II, Korea, and Nam. Spent 32 years in the damn army. My father was in the Navy, in the reserves during Vietnam. So, I mean, I hit the Marine Corps infantry in the early 90s. I didn't go to Desert Storm. I didn't see shit. Didn't do shit. Went back in the army and invaded Iraq with the 82nd. Spent a career in the infantry. Over there, I was infantry both branches. So training and firearms is something that has just been, I've been fascinated with it since I was 5 years old. And I never stopped being fast. At one point, there were some people that gave me some paperwork and some credentials that they called me a subject matter expert. What are you doing? Apparently, the light is not where my wife wants the light to be, so the light is moving. That was not ghost magic.
Yes, it fucking was. Shut up.
Never mind, that was fucking ghost magic, yo. I just deal with it. Where
That's
was
better.
I? Fuck
Ghost
was I
magic.
talking about?
Fucking ghost
No, I was talking about some. You fucked me all up.
magic. Well, I didn't say you were supposed to stop. I was fixing shit.
But anyway, my whole life, I've been crazy into guns. You know, my grandfather being a retired command sergeant major, AUSA magazine was always around. Infantry Bugler magazine was always around. I was fascinated with war movies. He wouldn't watch them. I didn't understand until I'd been to war. I don't watch war movies. It fucks me up. But I was always fascinated with that. So getting into training and stuff like that, martial arts, like I said in the first video, I came up in the age of the ninja. The 70s, the ninja was fucking everywhere. And well, I was all about that shit, even up into the 90s. And did a lot of martial arts training up in the 90s and whatnot. Was infantry in the Marine Corps. Worked as a cop briefly. Ran a security company briefly. Did a whole lot of training for a whole lot of people most of my life. And I retired from the Army in 2015. And I was like, I'm done walking away. I ain't got shit to do with training no more. And get into sustainment lifestyle stuff because I've been a survivalist most of my life. So, like, give me a knife, send me in the woods. I'm gold. Yeah, I don't need none. See you later. But that's the type of shit I'm more interested in now. But like I said in the first video, something that's really bothering me in the gun training world that is missing it's just the basics. Somebody who's real. Like, I am. Oh, my wife said I was yelling at the camera earlier today.
Yeah.
I'm so frustrated with. It's my fault. The algorithm's gonna feed me what I fucking click on. But I'm so frustrated with all these fucking videos of all these GWAT veterans who made it to senior E4, whoop de fucking do, who think they're tactical gurus and are just running all over the place. Like, here's one of the things that set me off in training. I've been out of it for not out of it. I just kind of watched it. I haven't trained anybody really in 10 years. But in that 10 years, I've seen people take the phrase slow is smooth, smooth is fast, bastardize it and call it retarded. The worst part about that is, let me calm the fuck down. It's guys that spent 4 to 8 years in the military, for the most part, maybe made it to staff sergeant, never served in anything but a platoon, and they weren't subject matter experts. They were PMI guys. That's it. That's all they ever fucking learned. They didn't become the instructor at the school. They just did the fucking job. And while being able to do the fucking job is the important part, when you become the instructor at the fucking school, guess what you learn? Why the instructors teach you all the stupid shit you don't think you need when you're out on the fucking line. And then, oh shit, like 5, 10 years into it, when you truly are a subject matter expert, you figure out, holy fuck, I was using that the whole time. I was just doing it. God, I'm fucking stupid. Conceit, pride, I don't know what the fuck it is, but it has gotten in the way of some people. What? Kitty, I am
Jesus
gonna whoop you.
Christ.
I'm not gonna whoop my kid. He's my favorite buddy.
Can you not?
Jesus
Hey, hey,
Christ.
bro.
So, let me break down this slow is smooth, smooth is fast for all these retards that don't seem to understand what it means. The goal is never to be slow. I don't know how the fuck everybody started concentrating on the word slow. Slow is the first word, it's the beginning, it's the crawl phase. If you're familiar with military training, which I hope some of you watching this are, if you're not, this is the way military training works. It's a crawl, walk, run model. The crawl phase is you don't have any ammo, you don't have any fucking blanks, you don't have shit. You literally walk through the objective, the mission. It is a walkthrough of what you're going to do. You're going to walk through the lane, see what you're going to do, and then you're going to go back. You're all going to talk about it. You're going to set up your plan. You're going to do your warno, your op order. You're going to move the fuck out, your troop leading procedures, fucking planning, reconnaissance, security, control, common sense. You're going to have all that shit worked out. And then you're going to go into the walk phase. And they're going to give you blanks. And you're going to go through pretty much at speed, shooting with blanks. And you're going to iron out, you're going to smooth out all those wrinkles. So you threw the shirt in the washer, you got it out of the dryer. Kitty, you were trying to destroy the house. Oh my God, Aries.
Dude,
He just tried to take my wife's head off with something. I don't know what it was, but he's in a closet he
look,
should
come
not be
here.
in. This is a very small room. This house was built in 1895.
Bless
and we're in southern Colorado. So like this household is dirt, bro. Okay, Kitty, we need you to come down. You are being such a brat. He's sneezing his ass off too.
Is it dusty up there? Come here. I'm too short. He doesn't trust me.
All right, we're gonna do some magic with some edit stuff right here. Look, trucks, skateboard trucks coming. There's a deck right there. We'll just have to put that together on fucking video one day.
That's right.
All right, go do your thing. You don't care about me. I saved your life. Whatever. Fuck it. Fuck that. So anyway, so what you have done in the crawl phase, you have taken your shirt and washed it. In the walk phase, you take your shirt out of the dryer and you get your iron out and you smooth out all those fucking wrinkles. That's how that fucking works. And then you've done your blank fire, you've done your at speed magazine changes, you've done your team coordinations, you've done your fucking movements. Then you move into the run phase. You get your live rounds, you get your pop up targets, and you go at full fucking speed as fast as you fucking can to take the objective by the battle plan. Crawl, walk, run. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. What is so fucking hard to understand about that to all you fucking instructors out there? If you don't understand where it came from, shut the fuck up. I'm getting riled up. I get riled up a little bit. All right, we're gonna move on from this portion of it because you GWAT guys, you fucking kill me, and I'm one of you. God damn. Okay. Training. Let me explain what you need for self-defense in your home. A gun. A gun with ammo that you can accurately engage a target at 25 yards. That's it. You don't need nothing else. Turn the damn lights on and pull the trigger. Obviously, it, you need the fundamentals. You do need something else. Stop. Time out. I'm fucked up. You need the fundamentals. You do need some training. You need some common fucking sense. But show you something you don't need. This is going to be doing a video on this buffer system. Frytech Pamex Tactical magnetic buffer. There's magnets in here instead of a fucking spring. You can feel the difference. Anyway, that's cool. Close your ejection ports. You don't need your flashlight. You don't need a PEQ 15 or a fucking whatever they're using now. You don't need an ACOG. You don't need an EOTech with a fucking flip up sight. You don't even need this red dot yeah, that's a red dot. I hadn't replaced it with a green dot yet. You don't even need that. Okay? You don't need that. This has got iron sights and a sling. The sling, you don't need this either. This could go away. I'm gonna leave it because I don't feel like taking it off. Sling, a good sling, man, they're fucking great. But this right here, iron sights and a basic rifle, that's more than enough. Here's the thing: 75 grain, 77 grain boat tail hollow points out of an AR-15, 16-inch, even 12.5-inch, in typical drywall will come apart enough that they're not going to be fatal on the other side of a drywall hit. Been a lot of people on YouTube that have done videos on it. I'm not even going to attempt to link any of this shit, okay? We prefer you watch this on X, but I mean, if you doubt me, go fucking look for it. But this basic setup, this keep it simple, stupid setup is all you will ever need. This sling, by the way, is a Nobody Designs NOLA fucking Sentinel sling. Quick adjust. They're wonderful. It's the only sling I use. They're amazing. You can still get your adjust in. Us old school guys that learned from the Marine Corps, if you have to, you can still get your, damn it, I went the wrong way. Still get your wrap in to get your point out. So, I mean, they're just great fucking slings. Can't say enough about them. Got two of them in this paint splatter. But anyway, you don't need a bunch of fancy shit. Gear is not going to make you better. Gear is not going to make you win the fight. It just doesn't work that way. If you can't do it without the gear, which is the reason I was an infantry dude. I used to take all my dudes' batteries away. So we didn't have our red dots. We didn't have our PEQs, our pack fours. We didn't have nods. We didn't have any of that shit. We didn't have our GPS. We're on maps, compasses, moving at night, in the dark, fucking listening, looking, hearing what's going on around us. When you give the batteries back, guess how much better they perform? If you got guys that are already used to using the shit, take the shit away, make them work without the fucking batteries, the new tech, and then give them the batteries back and watch how much better they are. Do it to yourself. Take your red dots away. Shoot iron sights. Then go back to red dots and see how much faster and more accurate you are. I promise you, you will see a difference. Promise you. My first video. Dude, I'm sorry. If you're within 15 yards of me, a fucking bill drill is going to be from the hip, and I'm going to hit you in the chest every goddamn time. And that's 6 rounds, as y'all know, as fast as you can from the draw. I put 10 on fucking steel from 10 yards. Inside of 15, the bear. I'm going to go over it again. Clear. It's just not that hard. The barrel is your fucking finger. A weapon is an extension of your body. It's fucking easy. Shooting is easy. So that's one of the things about the training thing that I feel the need to start making more of these videos, and I'll get more in depth, and we will have days out on the range where we're not drinking. Don't worry. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But the tactical gear obsessed training shit that I see just saturating the gun world, dude. I get it. This is my fucking hunting belt, salty medic knife. Love your fucking knives. Gonna tag you again. Drop pouch, medic bag. I'll put whatever holster I'm gonna carry. I don't know what gun I'm gonna carry out there yet. And I'll put whatever fucking magazines, or if it's a revolver, fucking speed loaders on here, and that's my belt setup. Keep it simple, stupid. I do, yes, I wear a belt out there. That's new, but it's just, I had the shit on my belt anyway. So making it into a battle belt to just, man, fucking keep it simple, stupid. Make it easy, dude. I'm making it easy. That's all I'm doing. Like I joined the infantry because you get to wear all this cool guy shit and run around and shoot shit and blow shit up. And then a fucking real war broke out. Wasn't counting on that one. But I got to use all this shit. I stayed in the infantry, had a fucking awesome career, Do I want to train in this shit now? Fuck no, because the chances I'm actually going to use this shit in a firefight are about zilch. However, this is new this year. I'm setting up a chest rig. This is for my 308. This is for elk hunting. I'll be using it for deer hunting. And it's cool and all, but I don't normally deer hunt with my elk rifle. Colorado's weird with tags, man. Anyway, I'll be running this today, or this year. It'll have two 5-round fucking mags for 308. It's got a monocle and a rangefinder. It'll have some food, my ID cards, my hunting license and shit in it. That'll be on it. And then I'll have my hunting pack, which is 25 liters. I go fucking light. I'm going to redo the pack video because I realize that's really just a hiking pack for like around here for what I'm doing. That's not a real good overall hiking pack because I didn't have a water filter. Anyway, we'll get into that shit. But this is my typical deer hunting rifle rack, and I'll just put the monocle and the what you call it, rangefinder in here with some snacks and shit. 300 blackout. Deer shot around here 100 meters typically tops. 300 blackout pistol, more than enough. Take it. But I'm putting this stuff together just to make it easier on me. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna run around doing fucking quick change drills and shit again. I spent a career doing that. If I have to go back to it, I know there's guys that will disagree with this, but it's like riding a fucking bike, bro. Comes back real goddamn quick. I joined the Marine Corps infantry in the early 90s, got out for 6.5 years, went in the Army. Prior service, you kind of get fucked. So I didn't get to go infantry right off the bat when I went Army. I had to spend a year and a half as a truck driver before I got to go to the 82nd as airborne infantry. So I went and did that. But I was infantry in both branches. I don't know where I was going with that. I got lost. Whatever. Now, I've ragged on the GWAT guys because you guys are fucking terrible. Now I'm going to get into USPSA, IDPA, competition shooting dudes. In the real world, in a gunfight, posting your splits and times online equates to jack and shit. Clear? Hold on. Clear? Would y'all stop fucking doing that gay shit? God damn. Anyway. Y'all triggered me. Y'all triggered me today. Y'all, you USPSA motherfuckers. Y'all the ones that triggered this today. Because one of you stupid bitches decided to say diamond washer drills, diamond washer grills. That's a gay name. Anyway, diamond washer drills were for beginners and handguns. I need a drink. I think my hand's still shaking.
Making me need a drink.
Well, I'll be more than happy to pour you one. She's gonna hit pause, and I'm gonna go get a drink. All right, we're back from intermission. I think my wife just said welcome back. I don't know.
She did.
Good thing. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot stronger. There was a whole lot more in this when I started. You made me look. She makes me drink.
He makes me drink.
No, no, like for these videos, she makes me drink. She thinks it's fucking funny,
It's tradition.
but she thinks it's funny.
More like an obligation, to be honest
I mean, I don't mind. I love bourbon. So anyway,
with you.
you USPSA motherfucker started this today, and here's where I'm gonna get into. Competition is fun. It is a great deal of fun, and the shooting competitions, USPSA, IDPA, like especially some of these like tactical shooting competitions. Like when we get some land, we're gonna start running one up here in Colorado where you run a great distance, and then you engage some shit with a rifle, and then you go another distance and you engage some shit with a handgun. Anyway, that's something we're working on, but that type of shit, it it builds confidence in your abilities. It builds confidence in your gear and setup. Okay? It's cool to be able to go do that shit. The difference in doing that shit and like I get it. Some of you guys are on the competition level that you literally get paid by gun companies just to shoot or ammo companies just to shoot. That is like 1 fucking %, if that, of the fucking gun community. Of the entire there's even less than that of the entire fucking population, dude. You are like an extreme niche. Kind of like Jerry Micklick, the dude that can just fucking. Don't tell me you need red dots. Okay, watch that man shoot. Don't just shut the fuck up. Okay, doing competition, shooting steals, being on flat range, all of that builds confidence. The training builds confidence. That's what it does. But any of you who think USPSA competition is training you for real life combat, insert the Michael Jordan meme. Stop it. Get some help. Okay? And I'm not trying to insult you, but you are quite literally playing a sport. You are competing against others for time in a sport. And if you rate high enough, ammo companies and gun companies and holster companies will sponsor you and start sending you to matches or sponsoring you to go to matches. And cool, that's great. That's fucking awesome. Don't you dare goddamn compare it to fucking combat because it's not. Confidence is cool. That's great. Infantry dudes, active duty infantry, wake up every fucking morning, go do PT, clean the fucking barracks, come back to work, do whatever's on the fucking roster, go out and do fucking training. This is their fucking life. They live in this gear. That fucking weapon, that is life. Period. Motherfuckers shooting competition, the the chances you're gonna get in a firefight in your civilian world, unless you're an idiot like and or I'm not gonna call myself an idiot. I enjoyed bouncing bars and working that nightlife scene, and that tends to have a lot more incidents of violence. Thus, the reason it pays so well. So, I mean, if if you're looking to be into violent confrontations, you get into jobs that handle violent confrontations.
That's right.
But don't you fucking dare tell me a competition equates to a violent I was a sergeant when we invaded Iraq, the Battle of Asamoah. And this channel is going to get summoned to the Battle of Asamoah because the records are lost somehow. Colonel Bray, they ain't lost, buddy. You burned them. Anyway, I was a sergeant leading a team for 2nd Battalion, Charlie Company, 1st Platoon, 1st Squad, 2nd Battalion, 325th Airborne Infantry Regiment. There's a book about the invasion. We're in boots on the ground. There's a picture. I'm in it in that. But anyway, there's a lot of reverence to having a ranger tab in the infantry and the army. And I remember walking up that riverbank on that road, Euphrates. The firefights going on. 1st Battalion and the lead of 2nd Battalion is up there, and we're getting up. We're supposed to push across this bridge. And I passed by, and there's a staff sergeant. I don't know his name. I just remember his face from 1st Battalion and him being kind of a cunt before we deployed. Thought he was badass. This motherfucker is curled up in the fetal position screaming, I didn't sign up for this. Ranger tabbed staff sergeant. There's a Ranger tab company commander that day that called retreat. Sergeant First Class took over the company and earned a Silver Star that day. So, like I said, I was once called a subject matter expert. What that taught me is I'm a constant student because I ain't an expert in shit. I was always learning something new. After they called me an expert, I was always learning something new. You competition dudes, you splits and times, man, that's cool as fucking shit. Here's the problem. You're running as fast as you can from target to target to get the fastest fucking time. You're putting 2 rounds on each target, and that's it. And you're alone. Here's the thing. You don't have any fucking security. You are alone, and you're running from target to target. That first dude that you shot in the first room that you put 2 rounds in, he was wearing a vest. When you got to the end, he popped you in the back. That's the way the real fucking world works. The other problem with the USPSA, IDPA, all that shit, man, there's no tactics in that. I know y'all like to think there's tactics in that. There's a difference between tactics and staging. You can stage a room. There's left entries, right entries, center entries. There's windows right, windows left, windows front. There's doors right, doors left, doors front. There's only so many ways you can set up a house. You can stage it. When you can stage it, it's not tactics. It's like golf. From your T stroke in golf, you're supposed to be thinking 2 strokes ahead. So you're thinking about where you want the ball to be, not after this first stroke, but after the second stroke. So when you set up, you stage to your first. So you can, and the next stroke, obviously, you're 2 strokes ahead. You're staging to get to the green. Tactics, if I'm one guy entering a building and I hit the first room and there's a dude and I pop him twice, I have to secure him. I have to secure him and pull security on the fucking room to make sure nobody else comes in. Once I know he's dead and I have his weapon, have all the shit I need off of him, and make sure this entire room is clear. To leave this room, I have to take the fucking hallway again. Because I left the fucking hallway and I don't have security in the fucking hallway. 2 is one on a battlefield. One is goddamn none. You're, guess what? You have your foothold, you have your stronghold, you're there, you're done. You don't go any further, bud. The only reason you would go further is hypothetically in a civilian situation. And here's the goddamn problem with all you fucking instructors out there, especially you GWAT guys. You can hypothetical the shit out of fucking everything. And it is so goddamn annoying. Be ready for everything. Oh, this fucking happened, then this happened, then this happened, then this happened. And then this guy pulled out a pen that he stabbed you in the fucking jugular with and you bled out. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate all of you. Every fucking one of you. All right. Essentially, what I'm getting at with you competition guys, it's fun. Yes, you learn competence and confidence, but you're shooting in a sport for time. Speed do not equal results. Results equal results. Splits and times don't mean shit in the real fucking world. You have to be able to assess everything going on around you. Literally fucking everything. And if you're alone, guess what? You shouldn't be. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Get yourself securely the fuck out of Dodge and go away. Shit hits the fan situations for you fantasize. Let me finish this other part. The the single dude clearing rooms, running through a house as fast as you fucking can. The the lone wolf. That's a dead wolf. That's just, you might get lucky a few times, but for the most part the lone wolf is a dead wolf. That's what happens in battle. And you alpha male dudes, you need to go read the scientific basis behind alpha males, and because it came from the whole alpha wolf thing. And well, the guy that came up with it, it's like, yeah, it's not real. Tried to get all of that alpha bullshit, try to keep it from being published anymore, and the publishing house is continuing to publish it because it makes money. There's no such thing as a lone wolf. The only time a wolf goes off by itself is if it's scouting for the pack, or if it's going out to find its own pack or another pack. There are no lone wolves. There are no alpha wolves. It's not fucking real. Get the fuck over yourselves. But that one makes me sick. If you have to work alone clearing, tactics win. Pie everything. Stay the fuck out of shit you don't have to go into. Period. It's just, it's dumb. But back to training. I'm trying to stick with training. See, she gets me fucking drinking. I get sidetracked from what I'm trying. There's more videos we have to make, but I get sidetracked. I start fucking it. She's gonna make me change shirts if I try to make another fucking video tonight.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, but hey, Marion Lichter, fucking
Mhm.
awesome. Do it.
That's right.
You can read. I'm not reading it. Drunk. this is kind of the last thing I'm gonna say to the competition people that think like that's the be all end all to it. Specifically, the instructor types and like that be me Horty idiot that I got in an argument with on X. Uh, Posting splits and times. There's an entire group of us that want to tell you to post badges and awards. You don't know what the fuck that means? Well, it means we've been there, done that. What the fuck have you done? Other than shoot for time. That's going to come off somewhat conceited to some of you viewers. I don't mean to be at all. I want to help y'all fucking shoot the best you can, the fastest you can, and get there as fast as you can. Because shooting is fucking easy. And what I've been getting at with this training thing is there's a whole lot of static that you're going to come across when you get into training for shooting. And bottom line, the fundamentals, a steady fucking position, aiming, breathing control, and trigger control. Those four things, if you can master those four things behind any pistol, any rifle, it will not fucking. I'm not pulling the trigger on this one. It's not saving it. You know, got it close to ejection point. But any of them, it doesn't matter what firearm you get behind. If you have the fundamentals, you have the ability to be a top performer. Period. The tactics, the staging, the gear, all that other bullshit, you can get there. All it takes is fucking time. That's it. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Crawl, walk, run. Getting into your draws, slow. Man, I'm 54 fucking years old. I do slow practice fucking draws on hikes. I don't actually draw, but I do slow practice thumb finger sweep because I carry in the 3 to 4 o'clock because I like to be able to perform sexually.
Yep, that shit's important.
Yeah, see? She's hot. When she finally gets on camera, you'll figure that out. But yeah, I like to be able to, yeah. I don't point. You guys that carry appendix, I don't give a fuck what you say. You're pointing a firearm at something you don't want to destroy. I promise you that. And there's been dudes that have destroyed their junk. Why the fuck would you carry like that? I'm done. I digress. I have carried like that, but I was in a fucking bathing suit at a pool doing fucking private security for a fucking person. Uncomfortable the entire goddamn time. And it was a little Beretta 25 Jetfire. Scary. But to the diamond washer drill person, if the diamond washer drill was for beginners and for handguns, why, up until at least the 90s, I don't know if the Marine Corps still does it, but I know through the 90s when I was in the Marine Corps, the week before we had rifle qualification, we would spend hours a day around a snap-in barrel. What a snap-in barrel is a 55-gallon drum painted white with the 200, 300, and 500-yard targets painted all around it. And we would all get in a circle with our M16A2s because that's what we had when I was there. I'm sure they were doing it with A4s and everything else, or M4s and everything else. But we would spend hours a day the week before we went to the rifle range just sitting there and doing diamond washer drills, snapping in on that fucking barrel. Hours a day. There were dudes that had been in for 20 fucking years that were sitting beside me snapping in on that fucking barrel that week. Every fucking year it came up. Every time. So if it's a beginner handgun thing, why in the fuck has the Marine Corps been doing it, who produces the best shooters in the world, for fucking ever? Why does the Army teach PMI, where we do essentially snap in drills, just slightly different, and diamond washer drills before we go to the range every fucking time? If it's beneath you, why is it not beneath them? Why are the fundamentals not beneath the best in the fucking world? And here's where I can prove that the fundamentals aren't beyond the best in the fucking world. That's a dry fire target. Every fucking one of you preaches dry fire, dry fire, dry fire. I have got thousands, probably tens of thousands more hours dry firing than I do live firing or blank firing. I got more live fire than blank fire, to be honest. But that's neither here nor there. Dry fire is the slow. Dry fire is the crawl. Your reload drills and your draw drills, that's the smooth. That's the walk. Your live fire out there going through the fucking drills, that's the run, bro. That's the fast. I'm trying to bring a little common sense back into all this. And if I seem a little conceited at times, I apologize. If I seem frustrated at times, I apologize. I fucking am. But I apologize. I'm at least having fun.
That's right.
But seriously, fucking, I want people to be great shooters. I really do. And I want to help people become great shooters. And you can do it via the fucking internet. You can do it via videos like this. And I'm telling you, you competition shooters, you USPSA, IDPA guys, especially you Grandmaster motherfuckers, you SEALs, you Green Berets that are out here fucking teaching all this shit online, okay? Y'all irritate the shit out of me. But at the same time, I want you to take a pause out of all your bullshit. Take all your dude. Try, just try. All it, we're gonna put in the fucking comments. Don't try this at home because we're fucking semi-retired, semi. I don't remember what we say, but we'll say it again. Anyway, just, just you pros that think you need your red dots in your sights. Just go to 10 yards. We're going to make it simple at 10 yards with your pistols because I don't want to scare anybody. You'll be able to do it at 15, I promise. But we're going to keep it at 10 on the regular fucking USPSA targets, okay? That fucking enormous 5.5 by fucking 11-inch goddamn A zone. That's enormous, bro. Index card, 3 by 5 inch. That should be what you're shooting at. I digress. I'm going to stop. So, anyway, fucking take your pistol, tape up your red dot, tape up your fucking sights, go out to 11 yards, 10, 11 yards, draw your pistol, and fucking just point and shoot. And see where you fucking hit. You Glock guys, you Beretta guys with the fucking regular 92s, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, you're probably going to be hitting low. The grip angle on your fucking gun and the grip angle on most fucking humans, it just doesn't work out. It'll take you a little bit of time. Just, you'll have to cock your wrist a little bit. Done it with the Beretta 92. I've done it with the Glock. I don't fucking like it. Takes a second to get used to it. Once you get used to it, you're fucking on it. But try it. Before you talk shit on me, before you tell me I'm an idiot, before you tell me, oh, well, he's talking about fucking these old techniques that this don't work anymore. Let me tell you something, motherfucker. Wyatt Earp said, aim small, miss small. You think that's fucking changed? Wyatt Earp also said, take your time in a hurry. Do you think that's changed? It hasn't. That's how you win gunfights. At least that's my personal experience. I don't have as many gunfights as some of the people that may watch this, but I've been in a few. And the only one I ever got hit in was a Samoa when that ricochet round hit the fucking wall behind me, scratched my cheek right here, landed right there, and I told Scarborough, hey, fucking hand me that. And I put it in my pocket. My platoon sergeant looked at me. He's like, you're going to fucking make it. I'm like, no shit. Yeah, no shit I am. What the fuck was that? That was a goddamn green tip. It was one of fucking ours. Our fucking sister battalion lit us up on that fucking rooftop. Can you fucking believe that bullshit? Anyway, I'm going to get more into that and some other shit. I'm going to drink a little bit more. We might make another episode tonight. I don't fucking know. So, but yeah, that's it. American Heathen fucking out.